Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Crowdsourced challenge, where we're at episode 15, I think. I'm losing track. I probably shouldn't try and say the episode numbers. But let's spin the wheel. Let's see what new pain awaits me today. There is a rule about chickens in the... Who else can be in the field for 2 days max? That's in game days. That's actually a quite good rule. Not too difficult to deal with, but it's still a limitation that I will have to deal with, particularly when things start getting hectic with bales. Like they're about to. Okay, that's a really good rule. That's a really good thematically fitting rule for today. Because today is a Bale episode. Let's get in game and I'll join you back there-ish thing. Yeah, we're in game. We got the fast track hooked up to the baler. That can only mean one thing. It's time to add to the bale count. You might notice that I'm intentionally starting one row over from the last row that was harvested on this side. Yeah, I don't plan on moving the bales just yet, but... And also I'm leaving the headlands because... Okay, apart from like that headland there where there's 2 bales piled on top of each other somehow. Yeah, I know the headlands can get quite messy towards the ends of the field, so actually being smart for once and using the straight lines. So the hope is that we get quite a few bale. Well, I say the hope is. I know in advance, without needing to cheat or fast forward or magically teleport in time or something. We're going to have quite a lot of bales out of this field. The first headland was 20 bales by itself. We're already kind of up to the second bale popping out of the back of the baler. We're not going to have a shortage of bale. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a shadow that looks weird. We're not going to have a shortage of bales. Straw bales, like, ever, after this. I am thinking... Right now, I'm kind of half expecting to get over 100 bales out of this field. That's kind of where I'm at in my thought process of like, this is quite a large field. We've put down oats, which, from what I've been told, are the most straw-heavy crop in the game. Because I wanted straw. They're also one of the most, I would argue, one of the most profitable. Definitely the most profitable, like, or one of the most profitable you can get with a normal header. It might still be soybeans, but I think, like, including the straw, the oats might just pip soybeans. Or canola. Because canola is just forever and a day going to be one of the better crops you can do in game. Just an easy way to start off. Pretty much any save ever is just spam canola for a bit. You know, canola and soybeans are really just farm sim on easy mode. That's why I know that I've got a big ass field full of canola right now, by the way. But I try not to grow canola or soybeans all that much unless I need to, unless I kind of want or need a butt ton of money real fast. This field is just going to be full of bales by the end of this, isn't it? Like, it's going to be full of bales and bits of straw that I've missed. This is going to be, yeah, a fun one. I am going to, I can't remember, I think I did this in a stream, I want to say. But I did rent the Arcusan 4 stack in the past for stacking up bales in field 19 for the last hay harvest. I'm gonna do it again for this field because, yeah, I'm actually probably gonna rent that after I've got field 15 baled as well. Just because there's gonna be a lot of bales and having them pre-stacked is gonna make things easier. I kind of wish I could put it on the back of a baler, but I can at the same time, I can understand why you wouldn't want to. Or why you maybe shouldn't. Yeah, this is just gonna... This is gonna be silly numbers of bales, isn't it? Am I going to regret deciding that all of this field will need baling? Because, like, bales are easy money once you get a baler. I'm just looking at how quickly this is going up, and I'm really glad that I decided not to. I'm really glad there isn't a small square baler yet, because that would probably have been what I started off with for square bales, and I can't see something like that in this field ending well. Also, the turning circle with this baler on the back for some reason is insane. It might be because the fast track has four-wheel steer or something, but just actually, how do you turn off four-wheel steer? Left control Y. That's not helpful when I'm on an Xbox controller game. Front wheel steering, that's what I wanted. That might calm things down a bit. So for the first time, I finally got the fast track into front wheel steer mode after many people shouting at me to put a front wheel steer because you wouldn't have a front wheel steer. I did miss quite a lot of straw back there, I realise. But this is gonna... The poor fast track is just completely... kind of running out of energy, I think. Might be something to do with the baler being at 100% wear, which I didn't realise, so... Gonna turn the vehicle sounds down now again. I turned them up in the last episode, I'm gonna turn them back down. Delete that. This is what 100% wear looks like on the baler. It kind of makes sense. Gotta be honest. I wish that repairs didn't... I wish that, like, bringing the wear back up to 0%, or back up to 100% maintained, didn't get rid of the really quite nice wear look that the baler has. Like, it looks now like it's been worn in and could do a lot more work. Kind of glad that it does it with some vehicles, but on equipment where it looks good, I kind of wish that there was either no punishment for being 100%, or that you could, like, choose to repair it but not repaint it. Because, like, yeah, I don't know, maybe you guys disagree. Maybe you guys disagree and you're all kind of shouting at your screens saying, "No, Dave, you're wrong right now. You should totally repaint things because that's what we do in real life, especially when there's like 60 million welds." Oh yes, I'm back on the weld thing. No. But I prefer equipment like this when it's worn, and the annoying thing is I know that it's affecting how quickly I can, you know, get through the field with it. Like, I know that I could get probably 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 5 kilometers an hour more if the baler was at 100% maintained or 0% worn, which is what the enhanced vehicle data thing shows. Yeah, kind of, it'd be really nice if I could choose one or the other to repair and repaint, or just repaint and keep it worn really badly. I will probably not maintain this right now, because it doesn't make sense for me to maintain it and then go back into the field and immediately start baling again. Although it does. What I'll do is I'll get down to the end of this row and then just do a quick maintain from the garage window. Thanks to whoever pointed that out to me, because I had no idea until a few weeks ago that that was a thing you could do in game. It's one of the cooler things that has been introduced with the wear system in effect. Which I'm still adamant that the wear system is one of the neatest things put into Farm Sim in a while. Just in terms of like game-changing things where you gotta worry about how worn your equipment is because it won't work as well or as quickly when it's worn. So I'm just gonna empty the baler just in case it does eat bales and stuff. So let's go into the garage menu, over to the baler, and repair. Yes. Let's do a quick check on how many bales there are now. Bale count is up to 47 off this field. So I'm gonna say with some confidence, if you guessed that this field would produce less than 100 bales, you're probably actually quite wrong at this point. Because we're up to 50 from a headland and 1, 2, 3, 4 passes. That number is just off field 18. So, yeah, this is... I think even 200 might be a bit of a low guess. On the bright side, there is a bright side. I'm not going to need to worry about straw ever again. And I'm probably going to just sell the first trailer load of straw that comes off the field just to get a bit of money together, I guess. I think that'll be cool. That'll be a good idea, at bare minimum. I know the field isn't fully harvested yet, by the way. If I manage to get over near the harvester, I'm going to just go up the... I guess the final line that the harvester's not on. And then I'll start turning back and doing the rows that I'm skipping here. But yeah, we're gonna be doing quite a lot of bale handling in the not too distant future, as it turns out, because there are going to be a truly insane number of bales that are on this map. Oddly, this turns a lot better when I've got it in front wheel steer mode, and I'm not entirely sure why, but it does turn better. The baler's already at 1.6% wear, by the way. This is, yeah, this is... I mean, normally I'd be very worried with this amount of bales coming out of the back of a baler, but these are 4,000 litres apiece. This is going to be a silly amount of money if I decide to sell even some of these. Or when I decide to sell even some of these, because I don't see the shed managing to hold all of these. Which is actually a good thing, because that's kind of what I was planning, is the shed will hold like most, some if not most of the bales, and then there'll be some left over that I'll either just have to give to the cows or pigs, which they might need some straw. Oh, they do! So we'll give some to the cows and pigs. But, yeah, some is just gonna go straight off and be sold. You know, whatever's left over once we got the shed full and pigs and cows dealt with, that's... yeah, that's excess straw that I don't need. And if I do, we'll say wheat or barley in the next round of seeding, which right now, at least at the time of recording on Saturday night, is the plan. At 20 to 11, good lord, it's already quite late and I've still got a lot to do today. Yeah, the plan is to see this up with wheat or barley in the next round, and see the other field up with wheat, with the remainder wheat or barley. And just basically produce profit bales, because we're not going to need as many bales as we're going to have. I'm going to need money to kind of take the farm over and kind of start moving towards getting another field, which I think I said I wouldn't do this, but I don't mind selling the bales off for profit as long as the shed is full, or as full as I'm willing to let it get. I don't mind selling bales off for what'll effectively be full profit, in order to kind of get more farmland or farm equipment. Especially if the farmland is for a crop that isn't going to be producing hay. Because the first field that I want to buy is going to actually be field... probably field 2. And that's going to be for sugar beets for the pigs. Because I do, after seeing how insane the pig food is, I do want to try and give the pigs whatever food they require in just pure grain form. Which is part of the crop rotation system I was talking about in the previous episode, where, yeah, I'm going to be rotating crops, not as a rule, but just as a thing that I do. I know some people said, oh, you got to grow every crop type in every field, and do you guys want to sit here for hours watching me harvest potatoes in this field? No? Good. That rule's out the window. There's also a rule saying 1,000 chickens, which, no, I've gone for 100. One of the rule suggestions was 100 chickens and 2 roosters. I was tempted to flip that and get 100 roosters and 2 chickens, but I don't think they produce many eggs. And if they did, I would be very confused. We got a €1 wage payment going. Oh yeah, from the time in field 15 where I hired a worker by mistake. That confused me there for a second. This is a lot of bales. We're probably up to 100 plus bales now, surely. We've got to be over 100. We're at... Of course I check when it says 69. Well, if Sim watches these videos, Simulate I mean, he is going to be in the comments. Meow. Just gonna pull this out to that. One of the reasons I didn't want to do the headlands is so that I've got room to turn. Another is so that I've got room to park up the John Deere, because I kind of figured this would happen. Don't know why the lights are on though. Yeah, this is gonna be... I would be very surprised if this isn't a 200 bale field. I'm sure there's going to be complaints when I've got like a full stream of dealing with bales in the future, but it's, you know, it's stuff that needs to be done. It's stuff that is part of playing this game, playing this challenge, playing this map, is just dealing with the potentially excessive numbers of bales. This is, yeah. And the rule that came in today is actually really good, because otherwise I'd just like abandon these bales out in the field forever and just say field 18 is a war zone now. It is dead. I will conveniently forget it exists. But no, I've got to come back into this field, move the bales out quickly. 2 in-game days, so you know, we're already halfway through 1, which I'm going to be really mean and say like 2 nights. So night 1 is coming up. It's 2:02 PM in-game already. I kind of tend to skip time at about 6 or 7 PM in-game. So it's coming up to time where I'm already thinking about like night 1 is coming up. Night 2 is the night that you know, the bales will have to be moved after, and let's say after night 3, or if there's a night 3 in terms of like bales being in a field, comically, field 15 is fine for now. I'm going to actually just also cheat a small bit and turn off crop growth, just because I don't want grass growing up in between the under the hay. So it will be periodically turning on and off crop growth, just like if I've got a grass field that I'm dealing with, crop growth will likely be off because, well, grass likes growing in the most troll-worthy manner possible, so I'm probably better off keeping growth up. It's looking like I will have to start doubling back on myself and doing the even rows. I'm gonna count these as the odd rows because I did start on like what I count as row 1. I'm gonna have to go back and do the opposite rows here fairly soon, which is, I mean, it's a good thing because we're gonna get more bales done today, but it does mean there's more bales for the John Deere to hit next time we're harvesting. Because this is very quickly just becoming some sort of weird bale bonanza. But the field does look quite good with... this is something that Farm Sim's really getting good at. And I'm going to give it props to Stu. Farm Sim's really getting good at just looking good with like fields full of bales. I don't know why. I think it might be the lighting system or something to do with that, but when you get enough bales into a field that it starts looking kind of full of bales, it really stands out as being good. It looks better with round bales, I will grant people that, but I've always found that round bales are a bit difficult to handle. Possibly because I'm just not good enough at handling them, possibly physics, I don't know which it is. But I just always struggle with round bales, which is why you'll always see me do squares. They're just easier to handle, easier to deal with, easier to stack. For me. Your mileage may vary. However, I will stack silage bales because, I mean, round silage bales are where it's at. I did see that, I've forgotten the name of who left this comment. Somebody left a comment. That it was something that it didn't even occur to me. Square silage bales aren't something you generally see in Ireland. And I know this is a British map, but I'm trying to play it in a kind of equipment what I would see kind of way, with the exception of like how big the tillage equipment is. But in terms of like tractors at the very least, I'm trying to use it like smallish stuff that I'd see, or at least models that I'd see, because I know the T7 that I see is a 210, and that's therefore less powerful, smaller, and lower wheelbase than the you know, the 6R. But you know, T7 is something that I do plan on having just because it's a model number that I'd see. Kind of cheesing of that. I want to, as much as possible, try and avoid using the big end tractors, but I think I might have to. T7 is a large tractor, isn't it? It's classed as a large tractor, Dave. T7 is classed as large. Okay, I want to avoid using the largest, so I want to try and avoid using the likes of the Challengers, the Quad Track, the Fendt 1100, the big buds that I don't even have downloaded, so I don't know. Well, I know why people keep suggesting I use Big Bud, because there's a meme tractor, and I like memes, and I can completely get behind that, but I don't want to use Big Bud just yet. I want to wait until I'm honestly a bit bored of the game before I start using meme tractors properly. I quite enjoy using serious tractors for silly things, like the Submarine / Manitou today. Or today. Yes, I'm recording this Saturday night. So, I am in a wibbly time zone. What's comical is in yesterday's stream, whatever I got done in this video is already done. So, you guys will know how many bales I'm up to by the time this video goes live. I don't yet, so you're getting kind of a live commentary from the past, I guess? Which makes no sense, but that's what it is. Kind of tempted to end this video a bit early, a bit earlier than usual as well. At how many bales are we at now? 92, 93. Do I want to aim for 100 bales? Yes I do. We'll end this video with the 100 bales that some people thought I'd get out of this field. Yeah, we're at 93 now, so I'll be able to count from here. Well, we're going to count that one as 94. 95 is just coming out the back of the baler now. One that's just dropped is 94. This one just peeping out here is 95. Because once they come out so far, they are counted as a full bale by the game. 96. Oh, it's already counted as 96. 97 is being made right now. It's already been made. That's 96. That one coming out there is 97. One currently being made is 98. There's 98. Bale 99 is 50% done, 70%, 80%, 90%, 99. This is bale number 100 being made now. This is silly numbers of bales to get out of just under half a field. Possibly just over. Okay, by my count, that is 100 bales out of this field. The game agrees! We are up to 100 bales. And we're not even finished yet. Like, we've still got a good probably half the field to bale. I think this could very easily be a 200 bale field. Because we've still got two headlands, we've still got the majority of the middle of the field. We've still got that full end of the field to even harvest. We could easily get 200 out of this field. On that bombshell, I'll leave you guys for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to leave your comments, rule suggestions and stuff down below. And feel free to subscribe as well. I'll leave by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching the Crowdsourced Challenge in Farming Simulator 19 on Marwell Farm. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.